When you've served in the Air Force as a medic for 26 years, spent months in a war zone, broken bones, brain injuries, and blood are all part of the job, especially when it's your own.
Giving blood is just another part of, doing patient care for me.
Gilbert Mendez is an Air Force retiree who served 11 years of active duty. He now works at the Veterans Medical Center in North Spokane.
Right arm, left arm, it doesn't matter.
And Mendez knows firsthand the importance of donating blood.
We used to give blood when I was in Iraq. We were giving blood all the time. We would have shortages and the call would go out and medics and docs and nurses would stand in line, And it wouldn't only be for our guys, it was for wounded Iraqis or bad guys too.
In 2006, Mendez was serving in an emergency room in Balad, just north of Baghdad. His son was also serving in Iraq at the time.
It was a little strange knowing that he was there, because, there was a bunch of young kids at the time, so. And then the ER is not a place that I wanted to see his face, so.
And thankfully, he never did. But one January day, he saw a different, familiar face.
Our commander or the hospital came in and told us that we had a VIP coming in, so they were going to shut the ER down. And the medics, we didn't like hearing VIP stuff, because they were all VIPs. Anybody came into the ER, so we didn't know exactly who he was. We just knew it was some news guys. And when he came in, he was pretty jacked up.
We arrived here today from Israel in the past.
That news guy on the gurney was none other than former ABC World News anchor Bob Woodruff. While reporting in Iraq, an improvised explosive device detonated just feet from Woodruff, lodging shrapnel into his head.
He came in and he stayed in our ER maybe half an hour at the most and went straight into surgery after that.
Doctors removed a portion of his skull to reduce the damage from brain swelling. He was quickly airlifted out of Iraq and placed in a medically induced coma for 36 days.
And then to see him about 6-7 months later on the news was pretty strange.
Woodruff is one of hundreds Mendez has treated during his 26 years of service. And even though he's retired, his passion for patient care hasn't. In fact, it's in his blood.
I get to work with all the vets. I took care of them when they were active duty. Now I can take care of them when they're here.